Hello, my friends. Oh my God, it's so good to be back. It's like I created that vision board video. You guys loved it. Loved hearing from you guys. I know a ton of you guys signed up too on the newsletter or signed up for the YouTube channel. And then I just like poof, disappeared. I have a legit reason for doing that because life was life and in 2025 is 2025. It just is what it is. So I'm going to just talk to you guys a little bit about what happened to me February, March, April, May. And also I'm going to share with you guys some of my Discbound projects. I bought some acrylic markers. I got some book recommendations. I just got some things that I would love to share with you guys. But before I get started, just want to say to all the people who are new here to the channel, hello. My name is Nache Snow. You can find me over at nachesnow.com. I'm all about making time for your passions and living a life of joy. I have this Snow Weeko newsletter where I share productivity tips, tech stuff, book recommendations, fun finds, crafty finds, creative finds, artistic finds, all the things. I'm a tech girl, productivity girl, creative girl, DIY girl. So if that is your thing, you are in the right place, my friend. So sign up, boop, for that newsletter and boop, sign up for the YouTube channel to get notified. Make sure you subscribe to all the things. Okay, so let's first talk about what has happened the last 4 months. Before I do that, some of you guys might want to just go to the little bookmarks or whatever and skip to the next section if talking about people who have had challenges with things related to being in a hospital or anything medical. Sometimes that is triggers for people when you talk about trauma. So if that is the case, please skip past this. I completely understand because I was going to show some photos and videos too, and so I just don't want this video to be triggering for anyone. Okay, so for those of you guys who just decided to stick around for just a couple of minutes as I explain what happened, someone that I deeply care about and love contracted COVID at the beginning of this year. And even though you don't hear about this happening as much, he ended up getting COVID myocarditis, which impacts the heart. And also, he ended up getting pneumonia in his lungs from COVID. So, COVID pneumonia or whatever in the lungs. And it completely destroyed his heart and his lungs. He was on life support, ECMO, the most extreme life support, severe, whatever life support there is out there. It supports your heart and lungs. Most people, usually when they're on it, they're only on it for maybe a couple of weeks. He was on it for months. It was touch and go. While he was in DC, I was his medical power of attorney, and since most of his family is in Chicago, I was like his person too. So the first few months of this year were terrible. There's no way to say it. Those of you who have taken care of loved ones that are sick, had to make health decisions, had to see them code out, had to see them having a hard time breathing, having to see them like literally wither away before your eyes. Terrible. It is terrible. There's no way to say it. And you just don't know how terrible it is. I feel like unless you go through it, because I've had friends who have had loved ones that have gone through things. Some of their loved ones made it, some didn't. But you never fully understand what someone is going through until you go through it yourself. And yeah, so for all those who have gone through anything similar where any loved one was in pain and you were taking care of them or making decisions for them, my thoughts are with you because I know it is tough. The story ends well, though the hospital here in DC doesn't do heart-lung transplants. Where he's from, Chicago, Illinois, there is a hospital there that does it, and he went there. And then after being here for 3 months, a month after going to Chicago, he ended up getting a heart and lung transplant. And he just got released recently to go home. So he's at home with his family now, who's taking care of him. And it's been a roller coaster. There's still an uphill battle, right? Lots to still do. But all things said, he's alive. He's got new lungs, a new heart, and he's walking around. He's gaining his strength. He is like eating like crazy, trying to gain weight, trying to gain muscle. So he's doing great. But it's been a year. So, needless to say, I yeah, I needed a break, and probably health wise, I suffered too. My blood pressure, always had good blood pressure. My blood pressure was all over the map. And so I ended up even having to get this blood pressure cuff. I'm a tech girl, so I had to look it all up and make sure there was a good app to go with it. So I ended up getting the Withings blood pressure cuff. And so I'm always like measuring my blood pressure just to make sure it's good. And I had some other little challenges too. I think they're supplement related. But anyway, I only mention that because you have to take care of yourself. And even if you're pretty good at taking care of yourself, when you have multiple stressful events layered on each other, your body is going to break down mentally, physically, like yeah, it's going to happen. And so you just have to pick yourself up, right? And then figure out how to get yourself back. And I think the beginning of this year, there was a lot going on, not only his health situation, but there was just some other things. And it was this first quarter of 2025 was terrible. I feel like things are getting better. I feel like I have more space to take care of myself. I'm doing more of my creative projects. I'm exercising more, getting back to my walks, and I feel good. I feel good. I've talked longer than I wanted to about this, but I just wanted to kind of let you guys know where I was at the beginning of this year. So now let's talk about, so that was a good news story, but let's talk about just some fun stuff and kind of like what I've been on up to, and also like just let me just share because you know I'm an oversharer. And the first thing I want to talk to you about is, if you haven't noticed, I've got some new glasses. I feel like they're funky, like 70s a little bit, and then they have these. Let me just get into some footage so I could just talk to you quickly about like my glasses history. I wear glasses for years. The ones on top I had for 5 years, and then 3 years ago I got one that matched it, and then now I just got something totally different. Those are my old sunglasses. These are my new sunglasses. You see the theme? I'm a creature of habit. I like what I like, and that's it. But here I am modeling my new pair of glasses and my old pair also that has new lenses. Okay, so I am in love with Discbound notebooks. They are everything professionally. They're great. I created tabs for my work notepad. I just absolutely love them. I've created these custom notepads too for friends and family. The one that I have in my hand right now is one that sits on my desk at home, and I love it. It's kind of like scrapbooky, and I have like all my thoughts in there. I love it. And then this one is one I just made for my mom, kind of her vibe, her style. She liked the stickers that I did for my niece, so I made her some stickers too. I asked ChatGPT to turn us into anime characters because one of my nieces is big into anime. And then I have the lean sticker cut machine, so that's how I made the stickers. I also have a silhouette machine. You could do stickers from there too. It's just a different kind of paper quality, sticker quality. And then this one I just made for myself. And then all the covers I make too, just using a laminate machine. The stickers that you see there are from Michaels. I use paper from Flowdesk, Uppercase Magazine, leftover papers from things I bought to create the covers. And then you see some of my creations that I made in my new illustration book. I vowed to do one illustration a day using these new acrylic markers. I was like, everybody's on this acrylic marker bandwagon. I don't even know acrylic markers. I'm not even an illustrator. Like, why do I need these acrylic markers? I'm like a hand letterer, really. But you know what? I broke down and I got these acrylic markers. I did research and I like these the best because I like how they have complementary colors on the opposites end. And I like the flow of them when I saw them in different videos. The blending is really hard and getting the right color is tricky, but maybe that's just a work in progress. Maybe by day 30 I will have figured it out, but you know, it's okay. It's fun. All right, and then last but not least, these are my plant babies, several, out of 20, but just wanted to give you a plant update. They're thriving. So a few more fun things that I want to share. One is this fabulous green bag. I got it from a vendor in Eastern Market. It's so cute. It's reversible. I absolutely love it. And then there's the puzzle. For some of you guys who follow me on social media, you might remember a year ago I started a puzzle. Well, I didn't finish it and I gave up. I quit. Yes, I am a quitter. And I started a new puzzle and it's super cute and I love it and I'm more motivated to do it and that's what matters. Okay, so I went to Blick and I got some fun stuff, but in particular, I got this book light and I absolutely love it. I use it every day. At first, I was like, oh, did I overpay for this? Because I got it from Blick, which was a little bit more than if I would have gotten it online. But I just was like, I feel like I need this now. I needed it now. I use it for journaling on the couch when it starts to get dark. I use it to read my book as I go to sleep. So it is the best investment I have made this month is the book light, and my eyes thank me for it. So I'll put the name somewhere right here. Also, let's talk about some books that I think have been great. Let me go to my Notion page. I have an education page on Notion and I record classes, books. It could be fiction, nonfiction, you name it. And I've just been aggressively reading a ton of books. And so here are some books that I recommend. I read The Five Types of Wealth, which was pretty good. I'm in the middle of reading Master Your Time, Master Your Life, and I'm really loving it. It's by the guy Brian Tracy who wrote Eat That Frog. And it's just, I don't know, I'm like halfway through it now, and it is just helping me refocus. It's nothing like earth shattering, like I haven't heard before, but the way he frames it just, I don't know, is putting me in the right mindset. Last but not least, I'm going to give you guys. So, I am big time into audiobooks, but I am big time into full cast audiobooks. So, fiction books where it sounds like you're watching a movie or an old radio station where they used to tell stories like via the radio. And I love it when I'm walking, when I'm cleaning, when like washing the dishes or in the yard, whatever, in the car, in traffic. It's like I'm listening to these amazing movies, essentially. And so here are some of my favorite. The White Vault, which is a podcast. The first and second season, really good. If you like Shannon Mayer, her fiction books, she has a series that's really good. It starts with the first book in the Riley Adamson series is called Priceless. So I recommend that series. I'm up to like book 3 and it was really good. And yeah, I'll just keep it at that for now. And hopefully that gives you some fun stuff to read. And that's all, my friends. I'm not going to keep you for any longer. I hope that you have found some joy, inspiration, encouragement in this video. I really enjoyed putting it together. It's been a while since I've done a full video. I've done some snippets of my Discbound journal projects, but it's been months since I've actually edited and recorded and have fun just doing like a full video. I hope all is well with you guys, and hopefully I'll have a new video out in a few weeks. All right, take care and please leave a comment. Please subscribe and also sign up for the newsletter, nachesnow.com/newsletter. All right, thanks.